You have 80 days until summer, meaning you have 80 days to get abs. And if you start what I'm going to tell you in this video today, then I'm guaranteeing you that by the time summer comes, you will have abs. And if you're watching this video at any other time, then this is how to get abs in 80 days. Or honestly, even less. Whether you're skinny fat, or you're overweight, I'll tell you exactly how many calories and protein you should be eating, as well as how to train your abs with no equipment needed. Because at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a full 10-minute ab workout you can follow at home or anywhere without any equipment needed. So let's get into it. Step 1, you need to determine where you're at now. And this is important because we want to do this properly. If you're skinny, I'm not going to tell you to cut down because yes, you might have visible abs, but you'll end up looking skinny as opposed to fit and in shape. And if you're overweight, I don't want you bulking up and building more fat and muscle because the goal of this is to get you visible abs, but actually look fit. So I mean, honestly, you can look at the mirror and determine this for yourself. Am I skinny? Am I overweight? Am I skinny fat? Once you've determined that, then we go into step number 2, which is your calorie and your protein intake, arguably the most important part. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna Google search calorie maintenance calculator. I'll put the link in the description below as well. You're gonna input your information, your gender, your age, your height, your weight, and your activity level. And then from there, it'll give you a number, which is your calorie maintenance. Simply put, your calorie maintenance is the amount of calories you need to eat daily to maintain your weight. Meaning if you eat that amount every day, you won't gain weight and you won't lose weight. You'll stay exactly as you are. Now, if you're skinny or you're skinny fat, we're gonna do what we call a lean bulk. This is where you eat in a calorie surplus. So you're eating more than your calorie maintenance in order to build more muscle. But we're not doing a massive calorie surplus because you don't want to gain too much fat with it as well. You're trying to get visible abs. So for the lean bulk, you're gonna be eating only in a surplus of 200 calories. So let's say your maintenance was 2,300 calories. That means every day you should be eating 2,500 calories. This will ensure that throughout the next 80 days, you are putting on weight and muscle, but at a rate that's making it where you're building a sufficient amount of muscle mass without putting on too much fat. Now, if you're overweight, we're gonna go in a calorie deficit. Now, depending how much excess fat you have, you're gonna be doing a deficit of 300 to 500 calories. So for this example, let's say your maintenance was 3,000 calories. So you wanna be eating about 2,500 to 2,700 calories every day. This will allow you throughout the next 80 days to be losing that fat that you have while maintaining your muscle mass. Now, this is where the protein intake comes in. The rule of thumb across the whole board, whether you're skinny fat, or overweight, is 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So if you're 200 pounds, you want to be eating around 160 grams of protein every day. This will ensure that if you're skinny or skinny fat and you're doing that lean bulk, you'll be able to put on a sufficient amount of muscle mass. If you're overweight and you're cutting down, you'll be able to maintain the muscle mass that you have. Meaning you'll be either building or maintaining the abs that you have, making them visible in 80 days. Now, step 3, how do you implement abs into your workout? Because here's the thing, a lot of people, when they want to get abs, they train only abs and they neglect everything else. I understand the goal is to get abs, but it's also to be fit and in shape. And in order to do that, you need to be focusing on your other muscle groups as well. So here's 2 options that you can do. Option 1 is doing a push, pull, legs, cardio split. And for each day, you finish off the workout with 10 minutes of abs, which I'll be showing you at the end of this video. Or option number 2, which is what I personally do, is hybrid training, implementing both weightlifting but calisthenics as well. The reason I like this is because it involves a lot of compound exercises, which targets a lot of muscle groups at the same time. So for example, if you're doing push-ups, yes, you're targeting your triceps and your chest, but you're also targeting your core. If you're doing deadlifts, yes, you're targeting your legs and your back, but you're also targeting your core to stabilize yourself. So on those push-pull leg days, instead of just isolating your muscle groups, you're doing these compound exercises that are also implementing your abs. And then finishing it off with that 10-minute ab workout that I'm about to show you in a second. I just teleported outside. I'm about to show you the 10-minute ab workout that you can do with no equipment needed, and all you need is about arm's length of space. It's going to be a circuit style exercise, so there's going to be 5 ab exercises, each for 30 seconds. I'm going to repeat that for 3 rounds. It's starting to rain a little bit, so let's get right into it. So first things first, targeting the full abs. I would say this is probably the hardest ab exercise on this list. That's why we're starting with it, is the V-ups, and we're going to be doing that for 30 seconds. So bring your arms to your toes and repeat that for 30 seconds. Now, if that's too hard, you can do it tucked like this. At the end of the 30 seconds, you're going to take a 15-second break, then get into Russian twist for your obliques, just like this, again for 30 seconds. 15-second break, then we get into leg raises. Put your hands by your side to make it harder, or hands underneath your butt to make it easier. 15-second break. We just did the leg raises for the lower abs, and now we're going to do the sky touches for the upper abs. Simply doing sit-ups and reaching up for the sky on each rep. Again, for 30 seconds. 15-second break, and then you're gonna finish it off with planks for 30 seconds. Once you're done, you take another 15-second break and you repeat that whole circuit for 3 rounds. And I guarantee you, if you stay consistent for the next 80 days with the nutrition aspect, the calories and the protein, as well as your ab exercises, you're gonna get abs. No questions about it. You just have to stay consistent. Quick video, but I know a lot of you guys want to get abs, so I made it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.